So Eli will be unfortunately leaving us, but we are gonna have our boy Eric
Ooh.
join.
Yeah, we all know you want him instead. He is
Whoa!
the man, the legend himself.
All
It's
right,
been
cool.
fun.
Yeah. If it before you go, we'll ask for your MVP of this match and your final opinion before you head out, because we still gotta
Eh,
set up this lobby.
It's hard to say. So far for that match, there are definitely a lot of players that have been.
I'd say
Uh,
the Draven.
yeah, I was gonna say I would probably give it to Pupcake on red team,
Really, why is
and
that?
then
He like was actually really like uh he played like Draven well that game mechanically, and like his decisions kind of led him to carry most team fights. So even though they lost, I still think he should get like the MVP.
definitely overall match in red team, I would give it to him. Blue team, I'd probably give it to MoFoCro. A lot of split pushing. That was pretty It was pretty impactful the entire game, and in team fights, he was zoning so much with his ult.
Yeah,
Does make sense. I agree. Well, thanks for joining us,
Yeah,
Eli. Jordan,
a
I know
good
you were
game.
watching. Are you wanting an invite as well? Or are you heading out? Just shout in the Twitch chat if you're still there. I do know you spectated last time, but I don't know if you're just piecing. Yeah, the legendary Mofo Bodman himself came to destroy the Rift on this fateful day. Alright, Pro Draft is starting, so Eric will eventually join in, so it'll just be Sebastian and me for the time being.
I thought you said you were gonna put on
Huh?
the other wallpaper,
What do you mean?
like wait, never mind.
I mean,
The
if there was like
TOG
a
wallpaper,
the what?
the TOG.
Oh, no. That'll be the closing one.
Oh, okay.
We'll have it be the closing one. All right, so we have this pro draft up. So what are some things you're looking for to kind of change this game? Because obviously,
They're gonna ban
do you think they will hit
Rengar.
that Rengar? Really?
They're gonna ban Rengar. They should pick around uh Vel'Koz, I think. Pick a counter to it, and then bot lane. I don't think Philios was like a problem. Like it was kind of like the reason why they had so much damage in team fights, but I feel like they played around it like well. They just kind of ran down Dan every single fight, and he
I'm
couldn't do
choking on
anything
water.
even with a
Jeez.
Lulu.
Yeah, so looking at the bans, not much has changed yet. Obviously, you do want to take out that set because set's just a powerhouse in the top lane. Also, something probably very dangerous in the hands of FSU Pain. I don't think UF really needs to ban anything here. I feel like most of the times they lost something were due to mistakes, and they do actually hit the Aphelios. I don't agree with that. I don't think you really needed to hit the Aphelios here, because now you're going to leave... I don't remember what they banned game one, but you're going to leave...
Zaya.
Was it Zaya?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think they
it was
banned
the
Zaya.
Zaya. You're either going to give Dan Zaya, or you're going to give uh, Wally
I'd rather
Zoe.
play against Aphelios and Zaya, because at least Aphelios you can just kill him without
You just play
waiting.
Mage Bot. So Zaya option available for Dan here. Again, the Kled ban against Pain. Very well known for it, so it makes sense.
Hmm. Well, they didn't change the bans like I thought they would, but
Yeah, really all they did was replace the Zaya with Aphelios there. I mean, I guess maybe they were scared of the later game Aphelios and think they can handle the Zaya a little better. FSU does pick up first pick Syndra. Now, what if this is Giga Brain and it's bot lanes? Ah, yes, Eric. Never mind, Eric has disappeared. Dan playing Misfortune. Alright. With how many ults he missed on Aphelios, how well is this misfortune gonna play out here?
Aphelios ulti is really short though. They nerfed it, so I feel like that's probably like the biggest reason why I kept missing it. And if you were to get any closer, they would just one-shot him. He basically got one-shot by Shyvana E anyway, so
Alright, do you have trolling? Why are we
are
picking
they?
Yuumi here?
That's
There's no
that's
way he
a
misses MF ult, right? I mean, I think we're underestimating Dan here. Dan should go tank top. Fortunately, that will
Hello.
not happen. Hello, Eric.
Alright, I don't know why my mic was being so bad.
The Nunu pick. I love Nunu. That is a great champion. Maybe you won't miss smites now.
Why are you so bad on it then?
What? Dude, I have like an 80% win rate on it. What are you talking about?
We don't count IM games.
What? Those are the games that matter.
No, this is the game that matters.
Yeah,
If
sorry.
you're on MVP for IM, basically
Dude, I
last
couldn't
place.
beat out SendPi because he got to play fun stuff. I had to play Sejuani. It was unfair. I had to play Hail of Blade Sejuani because every time I picked Sejuani, they would just pick Trundle because we never banned Trundle.
Just first pick it.
No.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, so how's the draft looking? I've not been here for a bit.
Well, they didn't change any of the bans from last game, and on UF they picked up Misfortune, Yuumi, Trundle, and then FSU picked up Syndra, Nunu, and Thresh. What are your thoughts, Eric?
Alright, well, you can already see their bot lane for UF. So they currently have Misfortune, Yuumi. At first, it doesn't seem too mobile, but Yumi's zoomies does give Misfortune extra movement speed on top of her passive. So she actually might be a bit hard to catch, especially by the Thresh. So they might be able to survive more than you'd think.
Yeah, probably
Then
gonna
on
be
the
hard
side
to
of
lock down because of the
yeah,
Misfortune passive movement speed, and then any zoomies, and then post 6, Yuumi can just ult. And if
yeah,
it's
like
out of
if
range of
Trundle,
death sentence, then it's just all Misfortune needs to do is ult.
yeah, if Trundle was on the enemy team, that bot lane would be super easy to gank. But instead, UF picks a Kali, so they instantly lose.
oh, no.
Oh no.
The cursed Akali.
Wait, he didn't learn the lesson from the FSU team picking it.
I mean,
no.
this is a counter pick, so I hopefully
Unless this is a
at least
Syndra bot.
it does
This
well.
Syndra could be flex bot as well.
That's true.
Because, oh no. So, unless this is Vayne mid, which I highly doubt.
Oh,
But
that's top.
Vayne top? No,
Yeah,
because SendPi is definitely playing Trundle here. That's not a Trundle top. I'm very surprised that Mofo has not played his. Oh, wait, no, it's SFMD who plays the coveted Mundo top.
Not a bad pick, but offers like little to your team. Oh, okay. This Pain's going Darius.
This could
Yeah,
be
he does like those like unkillable juggernauts very much.
for sure. I mean, Darius is a lot of fun. I like resets. Don't tell me.
Wait,
Please
that's a
don't.
good counter though, right?
Please don't lock in
Uh,
Timo.
I guess it is a counter, but
Okay, that one.
That is
Let's
even
that.
worse, actually. As strong as Darius is, Garen does not beat Darius.
Well, you
At
don't
least
have
from
to
my
beat him. You just gotta
experience.
match him at least.
No, it doesn't even like, because Darius can trade you a lot harder than you would want to. All right, so they do look like they're getting away in game here. I didn't see any misclicks there, so it does look like these are the teams we're given. So unless they change something last second here.
Oh, I should not have placed that for a draft. I don't remember what they're going.
Don't worry. All right, so UF is likely going to be Garen top, Trundle jungle, Akali mid, Misfortune ADC, and Yuumi support. FSU looking like Darius top, Nunu jungle, Syndra mid, Vayne ADC, and Thresh supports.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure UF lose here because they have like 2 hard CCs.
Yeah, well,
And imagine getting run down by Nunu and Darius.
so
Probably.
actually, you would think it's a big deal, but Trundle can pillar Nunu on his path with Snowball and interrupt it.
True.
So the
But
pillar
I
here, I think,
imagine
is going to be a
Nunu's just
big.
gonna be ganking.
I think the pillar
Probably
here is
not.
going to be a big deal for SendPi. If he
Yeah.
uses it correctly, he can shut down a lot of the engagement from the side of FSU. However,
Yeah, it will be effective on the Darius.
Nunu ganks are very scary, especially on this top side here, because Nunu can get a snowball after Darius apprehends, and that should almost be a guaranteed flash because you can lock down with little snowballs. Because biggest snowball ever will come in and hit the Garen,
Yeah.
and then the little snowballs will lock him down while Darius does downright Darius things.
I don't know.
I think the
Team
plan
comp
here,
on UF just looks so cute.
it really does.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like last game, they're not really like picking like around their comp. They're just picking like what they're comfortable with, which is fine. But yeah, the the Garen pick is surprising. Uh, I mean, the Trundle is obviously good against the Nunu. I don't know about Kali versus Syndra,
I
and
think Akali probably has a better time
really,
against Syndra because Syndra has besides her ultimate, she doesn't have any like point clicks. She only has her Q, W, E. And I guess if you're in your cloud, you can trade versus Syndra better since she
My
can't hit you.
summer is gonna feel so long now.
It's gonna be so short, dude. I
How
have
is it gonna
nothing
be
to do.
short? They're delaying fall semester and my internship's online.
They're delaying fall. What?
Yeah, they're delaying fall by 1 week. They just announced it.
Oh, I probably didn't see it. So it just starts 1 week later now.
Yeah, August 31st.
Like other schools start like 2 weeks later than us, so whatever.
Oh wait, I forgot about spectator delay. I like instantly went to loading screen. Completely forgot about it.
Let's go, spectator delay. All right. Well, we've talked enough about UF team. What is there going for FSU? Well, they already got a lot of CC. They have a Nunu, Darius, Thresh, and Syndra actually.
While you guys are
So I
talking
actually
about
have a
that,
lot
I'm
of
gonna edit.
long range picks.
I'm gonna
Oh wait, you're
edit.
back.
Wait, no, you can't be right back. Oh my gosh. Alright. Well, like Eric was saying, they do have the gank setup for Nunu here is really strong. Almost none of the lanes really have a counter to it because yes, Misfortune can run really fast, but the snowball comes in extremely fast. And unless Dan flashes or gets a good dodge off, the CC chain with Condemn, Threshook, and Death Sentence and Flay should almost be a guaranteed double on bot since Yuumi, once she gets off, is just an extremely vulnerable target. Same goes for Garen top lane. If Darius lands a good apprehend and a good crippling strike onto the Garen to slow him enough for the biggest snowball ever to get in and the knock up, and then the little snowballs can get the stun or the root. That should be another guaranteed kill, especially post 6 with Noxious Guillotine. And then, I mean, same story mid. Syndra gets a good scatter the weak, stun, integrate a snowball, and then presses the kill button, ult, unleashed power onto Wally here. I'm pretty sure the balls will follow in Shroud. Wally is probably the
Yeah.
safest here because of Shroud, because he can instantly Shroud, and 6-5 might miss the biggest snowball. However, really all the Nunu has to do once Shroud is down is randomly throw snowballs out, and as long as he gets one hit, the root will happen, and not necessarily reveal, but they'll be able to tell where the Akali is, which Syndra can use her abilities to get some damage off to try and get a kill with the unleashed power. So
I don't even think he needs to snowball. I think just ulting on top of the Shroud
I mean,
while
yeah,
she's trying to like
yeah.
auto attack the Vayne with her passive is enough already. I played into that before and it's awful. And plus Syndra, the moment like Akali reveals herself, Syndra's just gonna one shot her. So
That's fair.
uh,
Unless Yumi gets a
Ideally,
big
you
heal
probably
up.
won't be far enough before the shroud disappears.
yeah,
But yeah,
I
I don't
definitely
like
think. I
Akali
think
right
draft
into this game.
wise, FSU has a huge win here.
yeah.
Yeah, and they're not even that bad early game. Maybe aside from bot lane, but they have a Thresh to compensate for the weak laning phase for Vayne. And then since it's Yumi anyways, it's not like there's like a 100% chance of losing to your bot lane.
I will say SendPi does like to go for an early invade on Trundle, where he meets the enemy jungler at red and gets pillar early so that he can knock them closer to him. And I'm saying that from experience. And that would be extremely devastating from uh, Nunu here, or for 6-5. So definitely they need to play for that because Trundle can get an extremely huge lead and put Nunu behind. Because as much as I will say Nunu's is extremely strong champion, if played correctly, uh, it can lead to issues. Alright, so I do have to
Yeah.
change up some of the. Actually, I think I imported that. No,
Yeah,
Muna.
although
Wait, no.
UF don't have any like real main tanks, they still Trundle and Garen are still tanky enough to at least be unkillable.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
As long as they're
Oh,
ahead, of
this image
course.
didn't actually load in. Okay. So I have to quickly download.
30 seconds until minions
Oh, wait a
spawn.
minute. Alright. So we're not going to have a interface for a while. 1 second. It didn't
Oh no,
properly
what'd you
download.
do?
It didn't properly download. It's not my fault.
Looks like UF's going for some early vision here at MoFoCro warding near this first blue turn in mid. So at least they'll know where the Nunu goes.
Minions have
Since I
spawned.
guess if, as you stated, Majin, that SendPi does like to go for early gank or invade.
That is the sound
They
of
do know Nunu's on the red side. Yeah, it looks like he might just go for his own red into their enemy blue buff and try to meet them for a 1v1. I think he got to his red. I think SendPi got to his red really late though, so. And since he's going without a leash and versus a Nunu who has consumed.
I really like the fact that they didn't leash top, so like they don't really know where Trundle started, and they faked the leash bot, so they think that Trundle started blue,
Yeah. Oh my god.
but
He
that doesn't really
froze.
like lead to anything, I guess, because
Oh yeah, he literally just went to his
Yeah,
blue
they
buff
are
there.
going to see.
I guess he was afraid of the invade himself, so. Alright.
UF does see the Nunu passing over to this topside jungle here, so SendPi does know not to invade the red because it would be a waste of time.
no escape.
Yeah, SendPi did that red super slow. Holy heck. Oh well, I guess he had to path all the way to his blue. He might just be going for a really quick bot lane gank here. Just
Oh, no.
wards for FSU and the Tri-Brush. At the same time,
Oh my goodness.
Nunu doing his blue, pathing up towards top.
SendPi does get a good pillar, forcing the flash from Twig here. Wally doing some aggression here mid. Satisfactory getting some good damage off and a good trade towards Satisfactory.
It looks like the Nunu's counter-jungling topside here. Probably lost that gank. Wally getting really low against Syndra. Probably thought it was a good counter pick, but probably regretting his choices.
FSU Pain getting a good trade onto Mofo there and showing why this isn't a good counter matchup.
What do you think is a good counter matchup though?
Into Darius?
Against unfortunately, we don't have Eli here to share his
No,
expertise.
dude.
with champ.
I've played against enough Argo donkers to know the true counter. Believe it or not, Tom Kench beats Darius top. As
That's
well as,
interesting.
yeah,
Probably because his bleed and or he can fully heal the bleed.
yeah, as well as he's about to decimate, you could eat him and he gets no, like he can't get a heal off. So
Damn.
it's pretty
Imagine
interesting.
that's
I mean,
like
he
a lot
only
more
really beats him in lane. They kind of took the power out of lane Kench, so
Yeah, for good reason. But then they leave Darius, so
Darius and Garen.
Yeah, the fact that his proccing his like passive or his Q doesn't proc his passive anymore is so bad.
yeah, it's probably the worst thing about thing.
I'm pretty sure like that was like the biggest reason why it worked in lane because he would just Q and then
Yeah.
like
It's
that would lead
probably
into
not
like the
that
full
good of
combo.
a counter anymore because of that, because that was a huge part of why you got of why you won it. Because as he walked up to you, you would just tongue lash him, and you would have an effective trade. I do think Garen can survive the lane. I don't. When I played it, I usually go the triple health beat start though, over Dorn Shield.
Well, it's probably as equal or as useful,
For sure.
especially since you're going against the dot champion.
Yeah, Pupcake getting poked out here just from the Dan Yumi lane here. Not much they really need to do there, but 6-5 caught out at this dragon here. Definitely gonna die. First blood goes over to Wally. Does look like Twig is gonna die on the side, and Pupcake's gonna pick up.
Oh,
Wally should pick up. He's gonna have ultimate.
come on! Alright, well, that was really good rotation there by Wally, and also just really good by Dan and Wink, just whittling down at Pupcake's and Twig's HP.
Yeah,
And
so,
before I noticed that Twig didn't have his flash up there.
yeah, it was because
So-
of when SendPi ganked them bot, he was
Yeah.
forced to use it. But also a trade happened top lane. Mofo did use his ignite, and Darius did. Pain had to back off there because he didn't have ultimate. In any other scenario, Darius should have won that 1v1 with ult, at least in my opinion, but did also force out both summoners. Mofo forced both summoners from Pain here, so very well
yeah,
played
at
for
least
him.
for Pain, he knows the ignite's down, so he can at least probably 1v1 again, albeit with no flash. Shouldn't be a problem for him.
Definitely
I think
deadly,
he
and
has- oh wait, no, he has Conqueror, so no phase rush for him.
SendPi is starting to do some counter jungling while 6-5 is trying to secure this dragon. Might be dangerous considering, I mean, I guess it's a lonely Yumi who might spot him out here, but not
Did she
exactly.
not see him?
I don't
Did not
think
look
so.
like it.
No.
They probably think he's on his red, considering both buffs are up right, or both like starter buffs are up right now.
Trundle coming up here,
Pain probably dead
and
here.
yeah, Pain should die here. Unless he is able to get a double. Unlucky there. If he would have gotten a decimate off just before then, probably would have picked up a double there, but very close. Mofo does pick up a kill. Knowing that both summoners are down, Darius is kind of caught out there. Alright, I will be right back.
Okay.
Doesn't look like there's much to do now for FSU on the map, since MoFoCro's push up top and 6-5 gets spotted out. And then right now we also have Wally controlling mid lane pretty much. Since Nunu is just unfortunately died in has gotten counter jungled so much, he doesn't really have as much pressure versus SendPi. And then the bot lane for UF are playing really well, especially against the Thresh.
Yeah, I mean, Vayne flashes down. They probably think that Trundle is bot side still, or like hovering them,
Yeah.
but they do have like vision, so.
I think it's
I
just
don't
the
know.
fact that Twig can't get any hooks off, just because of how well Dan and wínk are playing behind the minions or with each other. And yeah, you could just see Dan's getting good amounts of poke off. Okay, can probably heal it back up with this Empiric Scepter, but if Yuumi and MF just both combine their ults, they probably just one-shot that main. Looks like Earth Herald drops pretty early. 6-5 here. But misses. And already Wally forces Syndra to back. Looks like he's gonna push that wave in. Oh, wave pushed in. Not a lot for FSU to do here. Meanwhile, UF are just controlling the rest of the map, but FSU does have a bit of a later game team comp, so kind of understandable that they're 0-4 right now. Although Darius probably shouldn't be 0-1.
Yeah, he sort of just got caught out by like an unfortunate game
Oh, that's
like this.
that
Oh,
was looking like a good game. Or
Oh
good
my
hook
god.
there. Wally. I think he's got a second. Oh my god. Oh, nice hook. Wait, he also got the Yuumi. Holy. Oh, I think that might get screened here.
0-1-1-0-1-1.
What was that? 2 for 2? Oh yeah, it was. Okay, well, that was looking really good for FSU, but then Wally comes in, snatches the kill onto Pupcake.
Back off!
But then 6-5 comes in with Twig with a clutch hook to grab the Yuumi and Kali. Wait, I thought that Cinder could have killed him. Probably got Q and then ulted.
Cast you out!
But yeah, either way, good trade for UF, honestly, going down to the bot lane, because that Nunu gets the double kill, but that's just tank
Watch
Nunu.
it.
Meanwhile, Dan gets a kill, Wally gets another kill, that means he can just bully the Syndra even more.
Get foul!
Meanwhile, the Syndra is kind of just confined to mid lane, because she probably can't push out as much when she has no vision on the Trundle. Projectile barely misses. Looks like they're gonna be preparing for this dragon here. Not a lot of wards for UF on the bottom river, but probably won't matter too much until the dragon actually does spawn.
They have Yuumi ult and MF ult coming up,
Yeah.
but they're kind of setting up for like a cheese, the same way they cheesed the Dan the first game. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah. Wait, does Dan have flash?
Yeah,
Yes, he does.
This is my favorite
Yeah,
that
he's
was
fine.
really good ult. But looks like SendPi is coming in, although let's push him back. 6-5 getting ulted.
0-1-1-0.
Yeah, that lantern probably should have came out earlier, but the rotations by Wally and the fact that he gets prio over the Syndra, it's very worrying for FSU here.
I've returned, and I did see before I left that I did see the double kill picked up on 6-5 on the bot lane, but did they do another dive bot?
No, there's like another kill once with the Nunu. And then after that, the bot side tried to gank Dan and wínk, but a really good Yuumi ult actually stops the snowball.
Well played there.
Oh, Wally dodging all the skill shots. He dodge another snowball though. Oh, that's a flash for it. Still dodges it though.
Definitely would have
Not
been
bad.
certain death if that snowball
Yeah.
landed.
Putting Twig into the Snow champions, but it doesn't seem like he's able to
Turret
get much.
plating will
And it's gonna be a
fall
lot
soon.
harder, especially against a Misfortune with the Yumi. Oh gosh, takes so much damage for that cannon. Man, he's taking so much damage. Dude, just from prowling.
I really don't like where the objective timer is put here. I thought it would be put in the corners.
The zoomies! I have the best
Oh,
in
wait.
the spirit realm.
I forgot. Oh, that is terrible.
Yeah. I wonder if it's
Yeah, I
in
guess I'll leave
interface
it
that
on.
I put it somewhere else, but I'll just keep it up. Yeah. Definitely the
Wait,
downside of
like-
being a new here is you have two really easy ways to stop your engage, which is the
Yeah.
pillar and
It's really unfortunate that
her ult has,
His
his name
game.
is something to do with a book. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember without.
Last chapter?
Is it last chapter? No, that's an item.
wait, what are you talking about?
No, lost chapter is an item.
Final
I think-
chapter.
Or final chapter, yeah.
Was close. Was close.
I don't know about that.
Pain going in here.
What's the name of the
SendPi
ability?
does show up. Might be able to get a double kill if he plays it right. Doesn't.
Trickle Drain? Oh, never mind the Conqueror heal.
Yeah.
Wait, does his passive work with like the Conqueror heal?
Yes.
That's pretty nasty.
Satisfactory. Both ults blown out there from Wally and Satisfactory. They're almost picking up the kill. Kind of even on both sides, I suppose, but
Well, he doesn't have to burn Flash though, so looks like he wins that one.
yeah, once this 2K gold lead on the side of MoFoCro and this Garen here. I mean, I'll still argue that it's not a counter, but MoFoCro's definitely playing this very well here. It does come back to lane with the Triforce, so it's gonna be a lot harder for Darius to win this.
SendPi has come to top lane a lot more times with more successful ganks, so
Oh.
you know, Garen might not be a counter, but Trundle probably, yeah. Dude, Wally just 1v1ing unit here. This is the 5-point unit, but... Oh, gets grabbed. Oh, no.
Pillar's gonna
Uh,
almost announce the death for Pain here. Should end up dying.
Back off!
Yeah. Pretty
yeah,
unfortunate.
having to be the front line when there's like no one behind you is pretty bad. Slay coming out. Nice grab. Cleanse though.
Nice cleanse on the final chapter to keep Pupcake from
Oh my
extending
goodness.
in, but Pupcake flashing in.
Oh,
Killing spree.
yeah, that was pretty greedy by Twig there, especially once he already got his hook cleansed. Oh,
All right, well, unleash power. The kill button was pressed, and Satisfactory does pick up a kill mid onto Wally. So
Blue team's turret
we'll
has
have to
been
roast
destroyed.
Wally for dying in a solo lane.
yeah, that's like the first 1v1 in that.
Oh my.
Yeah, definitely going to be pretty difficult to hit Dan when he's that fast, and Satisfactory might
Ginger's coming though. She doesn't have her.
ult. I think Dan can actually win
You're
this.
ready to prowl.
Yeah, she's not
2v2
gonna
here.
stun them. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my.
The healing from Yumi? Oh wait, never mind, she said.
Yeah, now Wally's coming in, so now Dan is still able to win that. Now Wally can probably pick up a kill onto Twig here.
Oh, good play.
Nice.
Ooh, really nice play and hourglass there to, or stopwatch. The heal from Yumi and the second
Jeez, dude,
R2.
that's so tilting.
Wally definitely,
Man.
I mean not Wally, Dan definitely playing a lot better this game.
Whoa.
Garen doing Garen things, so you know.
He told me it wasn't a counter, but they have pretty much equal items.
Mods, oh no!
Jesus Christ, add beer bots.
Add view bots must be eliminated.
Blue team's turret has been
They
destroyed.
already bought their service. Why do they keep coming back? Oh my gosh, Dan actually outplayed that mid laner as ADC. Okay, that's a joke though.
He got outplayed by Nunu.
Spirit realm.
Yeah, support was
Support was helping Wally here. Still gets rooted by final chapter here, but I do not like that ult animation on Nunu.
Hey, what do you mean? It's good.
No, I don't like it. I don't really like the Nunu bot skin.
Red team has slain the dragon.
What?
I don't think it's his best skin. I really like Demolisher.
You're,
people only use it for laugh. Ooh, that was a really good
Nice
kill.
death sentence into condemn here.
Quality
SendPi should
jumps
die.
in, though.
Blue team double
Alright.
kill.
There's a Garen and a Yuumi left alive. Let's see how this.
Does get the roof
Vayne's
root
doing.
off. As long as Vayne doesn't get jumped on, Pain might, ooh, nice apprehend there. Should get a kill there. And then that should just follow on that. Yep. And
Oh my
then
god.
Twig, please.
And he almost died to the dog.
Alright. Really good fight there by FSU. Kind of just played it well. I almost want to say front to
pretty
back,
much.
but they kind of just got a really good pick on a SendPi, and then
Yeah, I think right now the only way FSU can win is to just get a lot of gold by UF players just running it down. That's pretty much what happened. Yeah, like you said, SendPi did it first, Wally does it first. I think Dan just tried to 1v1 Satisfactory for a one trade. And then when your enemy team has 2 hooks, it's pretty hard to get away when you only have like a movement speed buff, so. Oh gosh.
Not like this.
She got it stolen too.
It was 1 HP.
Dude, I feel like that stuff happens way more than it should.
Yeah. I honestly think that FSU will win team fights if the game just goes longer, because Vayne
Oh, yeah.
will do damage and Nunu's pretty good at dealing with their poly.
Wow, they're just gonna get Baron 20 minutes in. I think they probably.
yeah, no, they definitely did it. Yumi's just gonna keep them all alive for it.
Red team has
Yeah. Nice 20-minute Baron. Twig and FSU almost see it in time, but almost was able to get a good absolute zero off there, but just wasn't enough.
Okay, nice lantern. Looks
Now
like
Wally-
though, goes in super
Alright.
hard without any other team.
Death Sentence doesn't hit,
Holy.
but Decimate does. Dan gets a nice pickup there. Cleanse blown. I don't really think he needed to blow the cleanse there, but Dan trying to play it extra safe and gets a kill to boot.
I don't know, that was extra safe.
Alright.
Or well, the cleanse, yeah, maybe. 1v4 though? No, not that one.
Aw, man. MoFo is not going the true Garen build. I wanted to see an IE, not a Black Cleaver.
I don't think you build IE. Here.
Nah.
You just do the one-shot people with your Q.
Hey, he's that ahead. He might as well, you know. UF does have a pretty commanding lead here.
Yeah,
I think
kinda happens when,
I think as long as they don't get too much off this Baron. Alright, Death Sentence misses. Does get some good damage off, but MoFo's there to
oh
keep him
my
safe. At least does kill, gets shutdown gold onto, ooh, misses the ult, but Pupcake getting very close to MoFo there. Might does end up dying just to the ignite from Wink there.
Get foul.
god, ulted so late.
Silence.
I feel like,
Watch it.
Gosh, this Garen is just
Garen
not
Yuumi
dying.
is truly a
And
power
the
combination.
team's
The mid
turret
lane,
has
dude.
been destroyed.
SendPi's just pushing it down.
The Trundle
Bet
does.
he's not the unful lady, so he doesn't really care.
Yep, and there's the fun interaction.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Alright, but SendPi should die here. Yep. Did trade an inhib for it, so it doesn't really matter. Final chapter gonna get a 3-man lockdown there. And hooking in a pretty healthy Garen. Wink does get knocked off.
Why didn't the Garrett or Darius pull in Garrett?
Slightly questionable. Maybe the Scatter Weak does get a stun onto him. Does not have the Scatter Weak. By the way, going in, nice death sentence there. Flayed into Satisfactory. But
As,
MF.
ultimate.
Oh man.
Somehow is still alive. Oh no.
Misses the
Oh
Scatter
my.
the Weak.
Oh.
Alright, 2 low health here. Does Syndra win this? Doesn't have... Almost has Ignite. So really, all Satisfactory has to do is Ignite Dan. Alright, that was a little greedy.
Oh, he missed everything.
Oh, that was a little greedy. All Satisfactory had to do. Then Wally BMs.
If he saved mana for his E and then Ignite, he probably could have killed either.
Oh, he probably could have gotten both. I think you just walk up, Ignite Dan, and then QE.
I think the problem is that Dan though has RFC, so
Alright, well,
I think you get outraged.
Dan has
Alright,
officially.
this is UF's chance to win right now.
They have. This is the UF Dan power spike.
Yeah,
I
AFK
completely
at
agree.
25
Remove
minutes.
Yumi. How much do you? Oh, Yumi also has a Rabadon's. I just noticed this, but on a scale
I
of
thought they
one to
nerfed
normal.
that. I thought they nerfed like the scaling of the heal with AP.
I
Probably
mean,
just better the build support him.
let's find out.
still kind of works because you're getting like a lot of adaptive AP from whoever you're on, so like the Rabadons is even more effective.
Yeah, no, definitely the heal ratio is fairly low, so not enough. But it's probably wanting to give more adaptive force to either the
They changed that.
MoFoCro.
It doesn't.
Does
She doesn't give force anymore to anybody.
who hooked Wink out of the.
She increases her partners by 14%. Wait, how does-
Red team has slain the dragon.
She's just a heal bot. We all know this.
so it's whatever
Nice.
the ally has, that's how much is increased.
Yeah,
Really
she's
good.
basically
But
just
she
a
gets
death
that.
cap
Yeah.
that she gives somebody.
Alright. Good ultimate there from Pain. Does have the reset, but I don't think you will really want to fight the Trundle with a Yumi attached to it.
Well, I was at 2 for 0. That's pretty good. Although the FSU were still like bleeding dry, so
This is
I guess I'll take whatever. Baron is coming up soon. I don't think FSU though have the manpower to stop it.
30 seconds for the Baron. They need to start kind of setting up for this.
I gotta look at my timer at the bottom right.
Yeah, I'm trying to look in the top corners, but it's just not there.
Yeah.
Oh, what I meant to say earlier, because Chad is raving about how boring Yumi is to play against. The real question is, how many other games is Wink playing while playing Yumi right now?
Well, probably play RuneScape.
Probably play RuneScape, I agree.
You can probably RuneScape playing any champion, honestly. Yumi can be like 3 accounts at once.
SendPi walking in. Wink almost getting caught out there. If they would have noticed that
Oh my
Wink,
God, it clicked the damn Lancer.
the amount of
Alright, I
lanterns
think
just
Pain is
missed.
about to get outplayed here.
Oh, barely misses. And then
Yeah,
just getting run down.
16 old.
know my justice.
Clearly the skin won here. If Pain would have went God King Darius, it probably would have been a little different.
Yeah, both teams just gonna ignore Baron here.
Doesn't really need it.
Junglers, doesn't matter. Hook goes wide. Just got rid of the weak stuns 2 people.
Final chapter does let
Getting to get myself.
Dan pick up.
Oh,
Oh,
Nice, does pick up the Dan and
Oh.
should pick up. So Tower Fountain with the assist on Wink and Dan there. Really good flay and death sentence and flay from Twig.
alright, I'm pretty sure MoFoCro actually is 1-5-0.
Absolute zero after Wally inted, but MoFoCro can probably 1v4 at this point.
Okay, never mind. He ulted this one.
Quite
This
unfortunate.
game's got 10 minutes longer than it has to be.
All because they didn't click the lantern.
There's a lot of things, really.
D Harrock will bop you at Barrows if you're AFK. I know nothing about RuneScape. I haven't played in years, so I don't know what you're talking about. Rusty is Eli, right? I'm like 90% sure.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, Eli is talking about RuneScape, so. No one cares, dude.
What other games could you play on
Watch it.
I genuinely believe you could play World of Warcraft at the same time as playing Yuumi. You could probably play like chess.
Probably. Oh my gosh, SendPi is just face checking so hard.
Yeah. Pupcake
Alright, that is a free
does
turn,
get a
though.
nice pickup. Might not be too free because Dan has final chapter and bullet time, so
Go, 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 go.
just doesn't
They
even
just
need it.
both flashed in opposite directions.
Take notes.
Alright. Pain doesn't get a kill here. At least does realize that taking the lantern is the proper method here. But
That was not a smart play. Oh, that was a good head sentence.
if he was able to finish the Noxian guillotine, that would have been a good kill there. But Dan's still basically full health with the Yuumi vibe and does pick up the kill onto Pupcake. So,
What is happening?
who knows?
Yeah. Right now, whoever the Yuumi is on, he just creates a raid boss.
Yeah. Instantly, Yuumi creates a raid boss.
Limitless.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Honestly, if I were, ooh,
God.
really nice snowball there. Dan instantly dies. Now Yuumi is stuck and just dies. That's the power of Nunu. You just snowball from base.
You just wait for home guards to proc.
yeah. They can't really stop the Mountain Soul either.
No, and that's gonna be
Yeah.
really dangerous with the Garen that's already unkillable. I'm pretty sure Wink should just sit on Garen and or Mofo, and I'm 90% sure Mofo can 1v5.
They still have Vayne though, but he'll probably just one-shot her. as long
Doesn't
as he
really
gets
matter,
enough.
because like Vayne will try to do Vayne things and shred the Garen, and then Yuumi will press E, and all the health will go back. So,
Hey, but she has execution, so
oh,
she's
okay.
getting there.
You
Okay.
act like that doesn't.
I believe it does
let's
something.
not pretend that executioners is a real item. It doesn't stop anything. They just need to add an item that removes healing entirely.
You could tell me that you could tell me that executioner, all it does is it says that and it doesn't actually remove the healing, and I wouldn't know because I've never done the math.
Yeah, like
I don't look at the numbers.
like
before
remember when
executions, I don't look at the
they
numbers
first
after.
reworked Irelia and it said extra damage to shields, and like everyone was like, "There's no way." And then it actually did a lot of extra damage to shields.
Okay, both mid laners, one shotting.
Watch it.
Actually a pretty decent pickup there, getting the Yuumi
Wait,
to prevent the
both
raid
is gonna end,
bosses.
though.
If SFU Pain was able to
Blue
get
team's
the
turret has been
yeah,
destroyed.
Garen's just ending. I just noticed this. All right.
It's not even hitting.
All right. Well, that's basically. Oh no! Satisfactory
Oh
got
my.
gameplay. MoFoCro just wants to dance.
What's your plan?
Wait, he's backdoor the Nexus in both games. Holy crap.
Oh wait, the inhibitor
Oh
respawned.
my god,
no.
are you serious?
MoFo.
Alright, if he kills Vayne, that'll be very... Okay. Oh my god.
Actually troll. Poor Mo.
I mean, they probably still win. It's just a little harder. Not that it's hard anymore, or it's that hard though.
No, see, now FSU is going to take the Baron here, and Garen will never be able to backdoor.
Yeah, they do. He does have to go through an inhib, but I mean, those more turrets, so he can probably backdoor whenever he feels like it now.
Very interested in that last fight as to why Satisfactory dropped the unleash power onto wínk. I understand you want to kill Yuumi on sight, but
You gotta prevent a raid boss. That's why.
I mean the big raid boss was at
Like
your
the
Nexus.
activity of-
Embarrassing.
Alright, so
Oh,
dance off mid.
snowball.
Here comes the snowball. Almost hitting wínk there. Does hit Wally. Shouldn't matter because
Oh my.
Wow. Okay.
a huge bullet time in final chapter. FSU Pain probably just dies for his efforts there.
Sanja's. Oh!
Oh, are we gonna see the penta for Dan?
I don't think so.
Oh, unfortunate. Does look like there's gonna be no penta here.
Oh my gosh! He's
Oh
going.
my, he's vibing. Oh, unfortunately, immediately leaves after realizing it's not a pentakill. So MoFo is just gonna triple inhib end the game.
MFQ's looking like a right triangle.
All right, full.
At the game.
No.
God, do they?
Wait, they might not be able to. The Moo
Snowball.
the new was going so fast. If only he also had Predator. Alright. The raid boss is alive. I kind of want to see if the Garen can 1v4. I mean 1v5.
I feel like Darren should get Blade of the King. Or he should have gone, honestly. To at least destroy this Garen raid boss.
Wait, I just realized. Could you imagine if Garen E still applied on hit effects with the new Blade of the Rune King?
Yeah, I mean, that sounds pretty balanced.
I don't know. I haven't seen MoFoCro lose like any health this fight.
Yeah, he's gonna Yuumi on.
He's got a Yuumi on him. He's still full health. Alright, well the Yuumi has left. Doesn't really matter anymore. Garen is... The final kill does.
Oh wait, that was actual 1v1. Damn.
Yeah, well now they're just gonna dance it off and let the minions end unless the inhib spawns again. It should be...
But Dan lost to a 4 and 10 main as a 19 and 6 MM. So I think he really did lose there.
Yeah, Dan doing a little inting that game, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, Carry gets the rest of his team to carry him, so.
Alright. Now, we talked last game that Pupcake deserved the MVP. However,
They lose. FSU lose.
yeah. We were liking the way Pupcake played though. We thought they were definitely the better player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely
But I
trying
think
to
it's-
drag his team to the
I-
finish line.
I think it's got to be MoFo. MoFo
Yeah.
in
He
the first
ended
game.
the Nexus in the first game, and he almost did it the second game.
MoFo was a giant raid boss this game, and kind of kept them in the game a few times just by ulting through off any strategy that FSU had with the thrill of the hunt. And then, I mean, this game, even though he
Just existing.
just
you won.
existing and having Yumi nearby meant that they needed to exhaust all resources just to keep this Darius down. All right, let's go to a very balanced heal. Wait, interesting. I really thought that Yumi would have more damage healed than anyone in the game.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't heal herself. She heals other people.
What?
Oh, are you looking at the healing done?
Where is healing done? Is that a...
Damage taken and healed.
No. I was looking at damage healed.
I'm looking. I was looking at the graph.
Is there a graph for that? Oh, healing done. There we go. I have acquired it. All right. No, still.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the hell?
It's Nunu and Trundle way before Yumi. All right, you heard it here,
Now that
folks.
I realize
Yumi
it.
is balanced. Look at that.
The Trundle and Akali fell off so hard that game.
Yeah, it was
There's
really it was really a combination of Garen, MF, and Yumi. Trundle kind of just existed that game, and Wally had a few good plays, but just would kind of trade off on someone.
They both just
He
let
did like
their
play
bot
like
laner
really well
top
though.
carry.
Into the Syndra, he played a
Yeah.
lot better than I thought he would.
He
Or
roamed a lot bot
yeah,
lane.
he basically won the bot lane for them when they were already winning. So like, or he helped them win even more. So
How did Garen have the most CC score? Is
Silence,
Death
I guess.
CC?
silence.
Pretty sure silence counts, right? Like how nocturnal counts.
Potentially.
Since you just hit Q every time you got it up.
Likely. Is there any other stats we should really look at? I think.
Probably just the win percentage for UF versus FSU.
Oh, well, then it was 100%.
Exactly.
100%. Well, you heard it here, folks. FSU, worse school. UF, better school. But that's just the All-Star match. For those still watching, we do intend to have a championship series as well as a community event with FSU instead of the... And for those who probably picked up, the All-Star show match was actually the top voted players for each role playing against each other. And so obviously our top 5 in each role and then FSU's top 5 in each role were put in a poll and voted together to make these rosters. And the championship series will actually be the winning team of each season. So their first season and UF's third season will have a best of 3 series as well in the future. We will not continue on with it though because FSU does have some tryouts tonight. So, they're going to be busy with that, but we're definitely going to try and get that event as soon as possible to you guys so that you guys can get more entertainment and Yumi existing. Any closing comments from either of you boys?
Good cast, good games.
Good cast, good games, quality.
Yumi should not exist this patch.
Or any
Or they
patch.
should add the item that gets rid of healing. That should not be a thing.
I think
Yeah, dude. When did they remove Executioner?
Yeah.
I really miss that patch I really hate that patch where they removed that item.
Wait, there's Executioner exists? I don't believe you.
Yeah, they removed it in an earlier patch.
I don't think it ever existed.
Hmm.
Yeah, Yumi's a lot of fun. Alrighty, well that about wraps it up here. For those who stayed tuned watching, thanks for, sticking around, enjoying the stream. Feel free to follow if you want to stay up to date to when we do future matches, as well as the upcoming IM Championship Series with FSU. Other than that, this was Majin, Eric, and Sebastian, and we are heading out. Till next time.